while the 2014 season may be ending, we're already looking well in advance into the 2015 season. We have lots of QDMA projects around the Reese property, and we're looking forward to doing each and every one of them. We've already actually got part 1 of our QDMA done, which we like to call the killing food plot. It's just a small 30 by 25 food plot actually inside the woods that leads you out into the major food plots that we're going to have established. So here we got a little map that I drew out, kind of my QDMA management plan that I want to introduce here.
QDMA project. These are all going to be white pines. I'm going to order 300 white pines and double row them. And here we have a mean bean crush. It's about an acre. Here we have a little over an acre clover. Here we have some Buck Forge oats, some Whitetail Institute product, some Evolve Harvest product. Right here we have some clover as well, the killing food plot. And all this area in here is all woods. All this back here is woods. This is all the ag field up here. This right here is the wood line, which we're going to throw in some extra native grass seeds around, kind of help the bedding a little bit. This is 4 Gala apple trees. Here's 8 persimmon trees with 4-foot native grasses around that as well. And these hash marks right here, they're all going to be like 8 to 10 foot sorghum, big blue stem. Kind of keep the prying eye off the field to see what deer happen to be in my food plots. You know, keep away from the neighbors. And that's pretty much it. So we've finished phase 1 of my QDMA project here, and we got about a 20 by 25 by, around 30, maybe 20 by 30 yards wide killing plot. We're going to plant some Whitetail Institute clover around here. It's going to be the first portion of my big QDMA project here in the spring. I'm going to plant almost 3 acres worth of, probably 2 acres in soybeans and another acre in clover, and I'll plant some native grasses all around here and come in here in this area back here and do some spraying, and I'm going to plant some really tall native grasses in there as well to have them feel comfortable eating inside this killing plot and funneling out to the other plots. So I'm looking forward to that, putting in some trees as well. I'll hop up here, got a stand about 10 yards away. I'll hop up here and take a picture and show you guys what aerial view looks like. But so this out here is my front field. I don't know, about half of this field actually. It goes all the way down and to the left. As you come into my woods, here off to my left, which you can't see, that's where we're going to enter in, but you can see the ravines start to get massive. I mean, they just get, off to the right here. It just goes way down. But all them bucks bed way back here in this thicket. And a lot of them like to come down this ridge, up this ridge here, which is why I put in this, as you can see, put in the killing plot there. And I got a stand. You probably can't see it, but it's way back in the back. Nice hang on, or should I say ladder. But on that far edge here, this is a Parks Department land, so hundreds of acres nobody can touch. I've been sucking in a lot of deer from that, so looking forward to that. And here as we go, some truck. And I'll be planting, where my truck sits, I'll be planting 8 persimmon trees and 4 apple trees, and plant a nice strip of tall native grasses as well, so looking forward to that. So stick with me, I'm awful excited here about this next season, and hopefully we can get a buck down. It's been 3 years, but I've passed on a lot of really nice bucks that a lot of guys would normally shoot, but definitely after 140, 150 class or better, so hopefully I can get that. I got a couple 120s on my property right now that made it, and hopefully they blossom into something really nice next year. So stick with us, Indiana Outdoorsman. Right back over here's the stand. Zoom in and see the stand. It's a ladder stand. You can see it. It's an old one. I'm going to get my nicer stand over here and definitely make it a little bit more comfy. So as soon as I get all this tilled up, obviously it's going to freeze, it's going to snow again. There's an old farm implement that somebody left here. Figured that'd be a nice place to stick a trail camera, or kind of adds a nice little touch to the food plot, something natural that the deer have been seeing. That's why I left a few smaller saplings standing in the middle of it as well. This is something anybody can do on any leased land or on any of their own property to try to get a better deer, or even try to feed the deer, if you will, as well. It's something that would take me 3 hours to do, and about $20–$25 in material. So I mean, I did most of it with this, you know, Zippo 4-in-1. So you can go out and grab yourself one of those. The thing's razor sharp, cuts really fast. So it's something you can do.
Now there are a few different phases that we're going to implement there with our QDMA project. You know, parts 2 through 3 and 4 are going to be all about food plots, trees, native grasses, why we're planting them, where we're planting them, and what purpose each and every one of those has on the land.